Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Off the Wall. I'm Mike.
Sorry, everybody. I'm Bogz.
And still cranking through D23 stuff. And I guess there was a big Star Wars panel because we got a lot of Star Wars trailers. Some big Star Wars stuff dropped. And the first one on our list is an animated series called Tales of the Jedi. It's an anthology series telling just various stories of different Jedi throughout the years. Bogz, Star Wars fan, how you feeling about this?
Of course, I believe it's a prequel era Jedi anthology series.
Okay.
So, the Jedi Council ones and Padawans and things like that. So, when I first heard it was announced, definitely interested. One of my favorite eras, of kind of Jedi in their last prime, basically. On the Council and throughout the Clone Wars and things like that. So, some of my favorite Jedi, obviously, some of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars, but always a little bit hesitant now. From the Disney era, they are very, very hit and miss for me. But the animation is normally pretty good. If Dave Filoni's involved, then I hope he is. Anyway, I don't actually know. I presume he is, but
so.
Yeah. If he is, then I can kind of trust him. But I need to see it first. I'm presuming or hoping it will be good because it is prequel era. So.
Yeah, looking online, it is the Dave Filoni is the showrunner on this one. Pretty much anything that's animated, TV related, Dave Filoni is in charge, which makes me feel great because these are characters that he has had a lot of time with over in the last 20 years. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's take a look at this thing.
He's the apprentice, right? He's the actual apprentice to the master. So
people have been calling on him to be a bigger part of everything with Disney Star Wars, and I'm kind of running out of reasons to say no.
Yeah. So I wish he did oversee everything. Really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his episodes of Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian were some of the best, easily. So let's see what we got here.
Everywhere there is life, but you must face death. Honor it.
Dooku.
Do not fear it.
Oh, baby Ahsoka.
Is that, yeah.
Jedi.
Ooh.
Ahsoka is Jedi.
It's a backstory.
Yeah. I still got to watch The Bad Batch.
Missing out.
I know.
To teach you how to protect yourself.
This animation looks so good.
Yeah, Clone Wars.
Peace and order to the galaxy.
Young Qui-Gon.
Is that Quinlan Voss?
It is the only way you will truly have victory, my Padawan.
Qui-Gon, of course.
Yeah.
Again.
Training. Dooku, of course, being one of the best swordsmen from
easily.
We're going to see his conflicts.
I'm tired of fighting.
I've been warning them about the coming darkness.
Yo.
Is that Yaddle?
Yo.
And who might you be?
Inquisitor. Dude.
Yo. Oh, I need that now.
Yeah.
Oh, first thoughts, man. What are you thinking?
It looks really good. Such clean animation. Every from the Clone Wars to the Bad Batch, they just step it up every season, every series. Some of my favorite Jedi there. I've always wanted a Dooku backstory. So hopefully getting it now, seeing his conflict obviously with the Council, because that was one of the reasons why he left, of course, the conflict with them, and obviously seeing we saw that a bit of tension there with Mace Windu, and obviously his relationship with Qui-Gon Jinn, and how obviously it came about with him leaving, and also who he helped develop Qui-Gon to be an awesome Jedi as well, to be a kind of a separate one from the Council, not being as strict and stringent, being a bit more of a free thinker. I believe he credits Dooku for that. So seeing their relationship, obviously seeing a young Ahsoka going through her journey on her home planet and stuff with her family, seeing how obviously how force sensitive she was, and um, how they kind of passed her off to be a Jedi because she was there from young, and to give your child up like that, maybe we might see that journey. And of course, obviously, I saw Obi-Wan there, Anakin, see more of that, of course. I love that. We see Yoda. I think we see Yaddle there.
I think
Um,
so.
I'm sure we're going to get loads of cameos as well. Obviously, we're going to see dark side tendencies as well from Dooku, from Anakin, and their conflict as well. So yeah, it's just like a behind the scenes of the Clone Wars era. So like going into Attack of the Clones, like the movie, and seeing what happened behind this scene or after this scene, or what happened before this or after that kind of thing. So yeah, absolutely, definitely excited. Really soon as well,
Yeah.
in October. So yeah, it does look good.
Yeah, I'm like you. Like we've all heard the stories about like Dooku was one of the few. There's a name for the group that left, but one of the few that actually left the Jedi Order. But we've never really known the story why. We just know that at
Mm,
some point he became disillusioned with the Jedi Order. We know he was kind of a rebellious hothead type, and Qui-Gon had some of those tendencies. He was always, I mean, Obi-Wan said, you would sit on the council if you would just shut up and do what you're told once in a while,
mm,
which is not Qui-Gon's style. And
mhm.
yeah, I'm looking online right now. Liam Neeson is coming back to voice adult Qui-Gon.
Yeah, he's
Mikhail
back.
Richardson's going to be voicing the younger version. Ashley Eckstein's back as Ahsoka Tano. They
Mhm.
haven't listed who the actors are playing everyone else yet. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of the same voice actors. And you were right, Yaddle is confirmed to be in this show.
Okay.
So I think that was definitely her. I couldn't tell if that was her or Yoda because
Mm. I think they were both in it.
were they both okay?
Because I've seen him with Obi-Wan as well.
Okay,
So I think the opening voice I have just checked is Juvino Gavankar plays Pavti. Juvino Gavankar obviously plays the kind of lead role in Battlefront 2. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm glad she's getting a more of a role. She's been a few background characters in some of the movies and things like that. So I'm glad she's getting more of a role in this as well. Because I thought she did a good job in that story. So yeah, I'm glad she gets a role. But yeah, seeing, of course, the action of these prime Jedi, certain individuals in their prime, like Dooku, seeing, we've been told numerous times that he is arguably the best kind of swordsman from that era of Jedi. So seeing him at work, in with his young self, and obviously seeing this Inquisitor, it looks super cool. Looks like, Knights of the Old Republic style.
It's giving me Revan vibes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure how that Inquisitor has come. Obviously via the Emperor somehow. Is there any other kind of dark side apprentice he had at the time? Not that we're aware of. During that era, obviously, he had more. When did he get Dooku? Does he have any relationship with him at that point? Hopefully we'll see that. Hopefully we'll see the Emperor involved with convincing Dooku to come to the dark side as well. So yes, some of my favorite eras in all of Star Wars. So much depth there that you can go into. So yeah, it looks pretty exciting.
And I like what you said earlier about the animation looking super crisp. When the
Mm,
Clone Wars animated stuff first started, the animation was a little jarring because it was very different.
it's
And I think
different.
as the years went on and like Rebels came about, it got so much better. And then that like final epilogue season of Clone Wars that they put on Disney Plus, I remember the animation looked so much, and this just looks like the next evolution from that. I mean, this
Mm.
animation was stellar, and it just every time I see one of these things I get more and more excited. I know I'm doing myself a disservice by not watching Bad Batch and I need to hurry up and get on it, but it's got me curious too about the Inquisitor we're seeing, because we know that Jedi Survivor, the next video game, is coming out next year.
Mm.
So it's kind of got me wondering, because one thing I will say for the more recent years of Star Wars is they've started to really make everything really feel connected. We've seen more TV stuff being shown in the live action and so on and so forth. So I'm wondering if with this, because Cal Kestis is a prequel era character, technically, could we possibly see some of that in this show? I don't know how much of an anthology this is really going to be, if we could see some of those other little characters peppered in there or not.
Yeah, possibly. He's the right age. I think, obviously, he was a young teenager at the point of Order 66. So, um, obviously, we've seen the stories, jumping throughout time there. But yeah, like if we did see something, he would be really young because obviously it'd be around that time or before that. So he would be, like kind of younger than 13. So,
I don't need to see him fight. I just need
we
to see
might-
him. I just
sure.
want to know that he's there.
Yeah, maybe he knows Anakin, maybe or Ahsoka, or they had some kind of relationship. Who knows? And shout out to Kevin Kiner as well. I could tell it was his score. I don't actually know. I'm assuming that was his score, but yeah, he's like the heir apprentice to
It
John
doesn't
Williams in the Star Wars world. But
it doesn't have him
um,
listed, but it sounds like his
yeah,
music.
yeah, you can tell from a mile off. And yeah, that is the one thing that's through the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, all the animation, is the score is maybe the best thing. And of course, Rebels as well. Yeah, the score is unbelievably good. It gives you goosebumps throughout. And yeah, the live action stuff need to take. I wish he gets a shot at live action or a movie. He's that good. So yeah, I can't wait to see just his work as well.
Super into this, super excited for this. I'm always happy when we get more good Star Wars coming our way, no matter what it is, animated, live, video game. Give it all to me now. And we've got more stuff to get to, so we're gonna go and take a look at some more trailers. But until then, make sure you guys let us know your thoughts down in the comments, like the video, all that stuff. We'll see you again next time here on Off the Wall. Bye.